Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am super excited about because I've done a series of these. It is a product empties video. Now, I did one for November and I did one for the entire year of 2019, but I don't think I'm going to do them every month just because I'm not finishing enough products every single month in order for it to be worth it. I mean, it wouldn't be very exciting if I'm like, here are the 2 products that I finished this month, you know? And some months are better than others. Somehow I just finish a lot more product in one month than others. So I just figured it would make more sense to do these sort of when I have a group of products. So sort of every 2 or 3 months. I'm actually working on a video that discusses the issues with decluttering and how I'm trying to avoid them in my personal decluttering and minimalism journey. If you are just more generally interested in learning about makeup no-buys, I also talk a ton about that, so you can check out those videos. But for now, let's hop right into the video. Now, the first product, I honestly cannot remember if I talked about this in my last video. I can't remember when specifically I finished it, so I'm just gonna talk about it a little bit. This is the Tarte blush in the color Party. As you can see, I cleaned it out. I completely finished it. This was one of the Sephora samples, and I do have a backup of this one, so I'm super excited about it because this was like my favorite blush I'd ever use. It was also the perfect color for me because I used it as eyeshadow, like as a crease color, and I'm really missing having this color as an eyeshadow because it was so perfect for me. I know that that wouldn't work for everyone because I told my friend about that trick and she was like, what are you talking about? That would be a terrible eyeshadow color. So definitely not for everyone, but I love this product because it had 2 purposes. So this is the first item that I finished and the first powder blush that I ever finished at that. Next up, I have 2 makeup products. So this is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. A couple of these things I'm actually talking about in a video as things that I want to finish this year. So I'm really excited that I actually made it into the video. I love this foundation, really enjoyed it as far as a drugstore makeup is concerned, but I tend to like heavier coverage foundations and this is a little bit on the light side, but if you are looking for something light to medium, this is perfect. The only foundations that I've ever finished have been from CoverGirl. I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because I mostly buy foundations from CoverGirl. Anyways, and then this is the e.l.f. eyelid primer. This is only the second eyelid primer that I ever finished. The first one was a MAC Paint Gently Paint Pot, which I immediately purchased when I ran out of. This one I rediscovered when I was looking through my collection, decided to try it again, and I was actually really impressed with the formula. This is in some ways preferable to the Paint Gently Paint Pot because it is on a stick. I don't have to dip my finger into a paint pot and rub it on my eye. So I will be sad to see this go, but it is not quite as thick and heavy duty as the Paint Gently Paint Pot, so I'm still happy to get back to that. Next, this is going to be a stand-in for everything like this that I finished. This is a little shampoo bottle. It is from Crabtree and Evelyn. I honestly don't know where this came from, but essentially this past year I realized that I had a ton of samples, like little perfume samples, shampoo samples, body wash kind of samples. Some of them were in little like single-use packages and some of them were like this. And I made it a mission to finish all of them this year, and this was the last one that I finished. I'm very happy about that because now I can move on to using an actual shampoo. Lately I have been using the Lush shampoo. This one is package free, so it's 0 waste. I use the yellow one. I'll have to look up what it's called, but I absolutely love it. It suds up so well. I'm one of those people who loves to really like suds up my hair and really get super soapy in there. You only have to use a tiny bit and it gets like a lot of foam and soap. So I love that. I really like the way it smells. It's very fresh and I'm really excited to be using actual shampoo now. Next, also a hair product. This is the Tresemme Heat Protectant Spray. I had this for a couple years because I don't use heat very often. I would say a couple times a month. I really like this. I really like the way it smelled, so I did really enjoy it. I probably won't be repurchasing it for a while just because I do have a backup. I have an Aussie one and I also really like that. So it'll probably be like 3 more years before I have to buy another heat protectant spray. Next up are 2 body products. I think that's what you would call it. So I've been trying to work my way through my perfume and body spray collection because in high school and undergrad I had 1,000,001 body sprays. I've slowly been working my way through this collection and I finished I think 4 this year. Of course they're not very big, they're like this. Well, here's an example. So this is the Calgon Tropical Take Me Away Tropical Dream. They're so old that like when I squeeze it, it like breaks, like the plastic breaks, which is really not a good sign. It retained its smell, but this is like a grade 8 body mist. This is not like a 25-year-old I'm a proper adult perfume smell. You know what I mean? So I really don't want to use these anymore.
Quick little tangent. I put up a ton of my body sprays on buns in the hope that someone else will get use out of it, and I actually found someone who wants them. So I'm super excited about that because honestly, I'm at the phase of my life where I just want to use perfumes. I don't want to use body sprays anymore. So I can see them just over there and I can't wait till they're out of my collection.
Because again, I'm trying to use up the products that I have. I don't want to just throw them out in the garbage. I want them to have a new home, or I want to use them myself. And then next up, this is only the second perfume that I ever finished, and it is a real tiny one. This is the Harajuku Lovers Little Angel one. I have quite a few of these. I think you can see them in the background just over there. I really like the packaging. I really like the way these look. I don't really know what to do about if I want to keep these just on display once I finish them or not. I haven't figured that out, but this is the first one I finished, and this is a pretty like baby size. I have bigger ones. I haven't figured out what to do about that, but I really like the way that these look. I don't feel like I'm at the phase in my life where I can be like displaying perfumes that I finished just because I have so much stuff already. I don't know if I want to keep the things that I finish with, you know what I mean? Anyways, tangent over. The next product is this True Blue Spa Skin Sculpting Lotion. A few years ago, my friend gave me a bunch of products that she didn't want anymore. I was really happy about it at the time, but I do not know why I did it. I really didn't like any of those smells or any of those products, but I felt the need to use these things up because otherwise she was just gonna throw them out, as people are wont to do. It was a lotion. It did its job. I'm glad to be done it. I know this is a little bit heavy in non-makeup, but I'm really trying to work through my whole collection of things, not just makeup, but also skincare, body care, whatever you want to call it. And then the last 2 products that I finished were 2 Aveeno products. I don't think that I purchased these together. I think I was just really enjoying Aveeno products, but soon after I purchased these, I bought a pack which had the 2 of them, so I have backups of both of them. And honestly, I should not have bought those because these took me years to get through, and those products are probably already expired by now. I think I am still going to use them, but I should have waited at least till I was close to finishing these items to repurchase those. I don't know why I was in such a rush to repurchase those items, but I wish I didn't have them because I really would like to try something new, but now I sort of feel like I have an obligation to finish those. This was my daily moisturizer as it has SPF. It is nice and light, and this is my night cream. It says it has A, C, and E. I really liked both of them. I think they worked really well, but again, I would like to try something new, preferably, if I didn't have those backups. So those were all the products that I finished in the month of December and January. And I'm actually pretty impressed with this stash. Because a lot of these are on the bigger side of items, I feel like if it's something small, like for example this e.l.f. eyelid primer, obviously it doesn't take that long to get through because it is a small product, but something like this, I mean, this took me literal years, so I'm really happy to have finished that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe down below. If you do enjoy seeing Empties videos, then I will link those right here so you can watch my previous ones. And don't worry, I will continue doing these throughout the year. And I am going to recycle or try to recycle the packaging. I will link my playlist on all my videos about doing makeup no-buys. Let me know what you thought of this video and if you are currently trying to work through some makeup products and what you think of mine. That is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will speak to you later. Bye guys!